Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nidhi and you're watching my series on how to become a cabin crew. Ten different questions that the interviewers ask you, but I'm actually going to tell you what exactly do they mean when they ask you those questions, so that you know what they're looking for. Because when you are able to answer as to what is the expectation of the interviewer, the reason why the interviewer is asking this question, obviously you stand a better chance, right? Number 6, a lot of situational related questions. So whenever an interviewer is asking you about what are some of the challenges you have faced, have you handled a difficult passenger or customer before, if have you handled an angry customer before, or have you been in this particular situation before. Now again, I have made a video on this where I've talked about how to use a solution method to basically talk about how you would handle, you can actually use that method to tell them how you would handle or how you handled a customer in the past when he or she was angry. So again, what are the interviewers looking for when they ask you these kind of questions? When they talk about challenges, it's good to give examples. It's good to give stories in this instance. So pick up a story from your experience, from your past experience, from your work or from your life, and talk about the whole process. Don't just talk about what happened. Talk about how you resolved it, how you handled it. They want to see how you handle the person. They want to see your skills in people handling. They just don't want to know the situation and the resolution, because that is something that will definitely be there. They want to know the entire process. So talk about what skills did you use to handle that situation or to handle that challenge. That is the key thing that they're looking for when they actually ask you these questions. Number 7, what makes you fit in the role of a cabin crew? So again, it's a very similar question to why we should hire you today. So I'm not going to go into a lot of details, because this question is all about sharing your skills, your experiences, and telling them as to what makes you a suitable candidate, or what makes you stand out from everyone out there in the job of a cabin crew. So you've got to tell them that you have the understanding of the job and you have the experience of doing the job, basically. So that's what this question is all about. They want to understand, they want to see whether you have the ability and the capability, and of course the skills. Number 8, again, a very important question a lot of interviewers would ask you would be, why do you want to switch jobs? Why do you want to leave your current job? Or why did you leave your last job? And why do you want to apply for this particular job? So again, they don't ask you the second part of the question as to why you want to apply for this job, but that's implied. So first and foremost, you have to understand that please do not talk bad about your previous company. If you had a lot of challenges, if you had a lot of issues, put them in a positive light. Don't show them in the negative light, because it makes a very bad impression on the interviewer if you actually put the blame on the company. Because let's be honest, no company is bad or good. It's about how are you able to fit into that company based on their expectations and your performance. So again, do tell them your genuine reasons, whatever they are, for leaving that company, but the focus should not really be on why you want to leave. The focus should rather be on why do you want to get into this particular job? Why do you want to become a cabin crew? So maybe give 1 or 2 reasons and transition into telling them as to why this job is important for you, because that's exactly what they're looking for. Number 9, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? Now, again, I have made a video on this, but I just want to give you an understanding on what the interviewers are looking for. First and foremost, they definitely want to understand what is your aspirations of joining this particular company. They do want to understand whether you're just joining the company for fun. Are you actually going to stay long? Are you going to be with the company? Because they're going to invest in you. They're going to invest in the training. They're going to invest in you a lot, even when you're flying. So the first and the most important concern here is basically to understand whether you're going to be with the company for the 5 years. Okay. And of course, at the same time, they also want to understand that what you're going to do in these 5 years to make yourself a valuable asset for this particular company. So those are the two main important things that you want to focus on. What exactly are you looking ahead to do in next 5 years with this particular job? And talk to them about how you're going to stay beyond 5 years, and don't just focus on 5 years, because that will make you stand out from the other candidates. Number 10, what are your hobbies? What are your passions? What do you do in your free time? Now, again, don't have to be very cliche. All your hobbies don't have to be cabin crew related, okay? You don't have to talk about, I go to the gym and I keep myself fit, if that is something that you don't do, because that's not going to be genuine. They genuinely want to know you, and that's the reason they're asking you that question. This question has nothing to do with whether your hobbies are in line with the hobbies of a cabin crew or your passions are in line with the passions of a cabin crew. Everyone is different. Everyone's personality is different. So talk about the genuine things that you actually do. You know, if you're into sports, if you actually like to read, if your hobby or your passion is to cycle, talk about all of that. And it'll be great if you could share an interesting story or a fun thing about your hobby or a passion. And that's what the interviewer is looking for. They're looking for that genuine connection with you, because at the end of the day, please understand, and I always say this to everyone all the time, it's not your answers that get you through that door. It's your connection with the interviewer that gets you through that door. It's your personality that the interviewer likes that gets you through that door. It's the rapport that you built with your interviewer by giving them what they're looking for gets you through that door. So I really hope this video is going to be helpful for all of you. And please do share it with other people who are going for recent interviews. And of course, do like and comment. I'll be happy to share my views. Or if you have any questions that you want me to address, please go ahead and put it down in the comment section as well. And of course, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, press the notification bell for more video updates. And you all know that I do coaching. So do go ahead and get in touch with me on my website. And of course, all of you out there, always stay happy, stay handsome, stay pretty, and I love you guys. Bye.